Welcome. We're going to jump right into it. How do I make my child listen to me? I hear this all the time from parents all across the country. Whenever I talk, whenever I do any type of conference, this is the number one question. How do I get my child to listen to me? Well, I'm going to teach you 3 strategies to help you get your child to listen to you. Your child will be listening better by the end of these 3 tips. So put these in action. Here we go. First thing, we know it's so important that our children listen to us because many times it's a safety issue. We know what they don't know, and so we're trying to protect them from making a mistake that can hurt them or cause them harm down the road in the future. So, how are we going to get our children to start listening to us more? The first strategy is you have to give your child more options. No one wants to be bossed around all the time. No one wants to feel like they have no power in their own decisions. So you must present your child with more options. For example, let's say your child doesn't want to get ready for school in the morning, doesn't want to get dressed, because many times we just say, hey, this is what you're wearing, hurry up and get dressed, you need to hurry up and go. Well, instead, give your child options. Try getting 2 or 3 different outfits and saying, hey, which outfit would you like to try to wear today? Which one would you like to try on? Even if your child doesn't like to get up in the morning, trying things like, hey, what time would you like to get up? School starts at 9:30. Would you like to get up at 6:30 or 7 o'clock? How much time do you think that you need to be ready? Giving that child ownership, giving the child some type of say-so in how they're going to construct their life and do things and make decisions for themselves. This helps not only build self-confidence in that child, but it gets the child ready to make decisions for the rest of their life, because you're not always going to be there to make decisions for them and to tell them what to do. So give your child more options. That is the number one way to help your child listen to you more. They feel like they have ownership in what they're doing. Give your child options. The second thing, it sounds simple, but you have to make your child want to listen to you. How do you make your child want to listen to you? Well, you have to show and establish that listening to you is going to be in their best interest. You have to let them see that, hey, if I'm going to do these things that my parent is asking me to do or telling me to do, they're actually going to work out for my benefit. And so you have to really show them that, hey, the things that I'm asking you to do are going to help you. Tip number 2, you have to get your child to want to listen to you. Now, that sounds simple. Oh yeah, make my child want to listen to me. But how do you actually do that? Well, one way to do that is to enforce positive reinforcement. When your child listens, when your child does something the first time that you ask, or even does something without being asked, showing some type of initiative, you need to give your child praise. You need to fill their bucket with praise. Catch them doing good. Every time they listen quickly, every time they do something that you know that is expected in the home, you need to praise them and overtly praise them. Make for sure that you're giving the energy praising them more than giving the energy on negative reaction to something that they do that you don't like. Get them used to being happy about your reactions. Get them used to feeling good when you speak to them or when you give them feedback. So give them positive feedback. The more times you can catch them doing good, catch them listening to you, the more times that they're going to then want to listen because, hey, this is working now. In their mind, they're getting attention for being good. They're getting the praise they need and feeling accepted, wanted, and loved. So praise your child more and your child will listen more. Tip number 3, you have to get your child to buy into what you're doing. So many times we're so used to doing our rush. We're in a routine and we quickly tell our kids to do something. Hey, hurry up and put your bike up. Hey, hurry up and go mow the lawn. Hey, hurry up and get your homework done. And we're demanding things without asking them or telling them why we're trying to do this. A lot of times we need that light at the end of the tunnel, and a lot of times we need that explanation. No one wants to feel like they're just doing something just to do it. If you've ever had a boss that just made you do tedious work and you were doing things and didn't have a comprehension or understanding why you were doing them, you were less apt to want to finish them. Matter of fact, you probably finished them with a bad attitude. So give your child that understanding of what they're doing and why they're doing it. Help them understand why you're trying to get them to do a task. If they can understand how this is going to benefit them, how it's going to benefit the family, and why they're actually doing this task, then they're more apt to do it and to listen to you. So don't just shout out demands. Make for sure that your children are a part of the discussion, that they feel fulfilled in this discussion, and then that they feel some type of ownership in the outcomes and in the actions that they will do to fulfill the discussion's needs. So, again, your children are people. They're not just little people that we're bossing around. They have real feelings, real emotions, and they need to be respected. So give me your feedback. Tell me how those 3 tips are working for you. Comment on the page and we'll have more videos. So make sure you like, stay subscribed, and stay tuned to more parenting tips and relationship cues. Are you looking for ways to strengthen your family bond? Are you looking for ways to communicate better with your children and with your spouse? I can help you out. We have tips for family communication. So subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, like them, share them, and let's do this together, guys. Imagine love.